Guys, so you guys want to know what's going on, more updated instead of like old memories, and I understand that. I am uploading old memories, not too old, but you know, from Christmas and stuff like that, just because I never did until now. So I will throw a few of those in, but I'm going to put out a more recent vlog to show you what is really going on in our life. So excuse me, I have no makeup on today, and Stephen and I just ran on an errand date, and we got some good things though. These were $12 at Sam's. So I got 6 of these because I would like to have our water in something that's not plastic. So we got these colors, and then let me see these.
Purple and green.
Purple and green. So we already have some on hand, but I was like, I told Steven, because we were at Sam's and it was on clearance, and I was like, we need to get a lot because you cannot get one of these for $6, let alone, you know, it's just, you don't find those deals too often. So I love it because I got a smaller one for Elijah also to put his water in when we go places. And I'll see if I can find it. Here's one. There was a 2-pack and I got these for 10, and it's bluey. Of course, everyone loves bluey, but these were $10 for 2. So I have one for Ellie, one for Elijah, and then 6 more for the other kids, plus Bella has one, plus I have one, Kennedy. So we only need a couple of more, and everyone in the family will have water that's not in plastics. I try not to obsess over everything, but I learned how bad the plastic is, like tiny things that you can't see that's in all the bottled water. And because we play baseball so much, we're constantly buying, they're talking, we're constantly buying things of bottled water, and so I'm trying to minimize that. Another thing I'm trying to do to be healthy is I went to Menards the other day. It's like a lumber store, and I got, and it's gonna be backwards because it's like selfie mode, but it's dyes, but they're not made with poison. I have one of my children that if that person gets like red dye, it's crazy the difference. So we got some, because we have a lot of birthdays that are getting ready to come up. We got some sprinkles. Can you see those? And then I got some little balls. And again, these are like natural dyes. It comes from stuff like vegetable juices, spirulina, turmeric. So healthier. So I got that because we have, you know, we're in April now, but in May, June, and July, we have 1, 2, 6, we have 7 birthdays in a 3-month span, a little bit less than 3 months. So just trying to get ready and get things prepared. House is a little bit messy. We're trying to get it in order. We've been working on our pool, if you can see that behind. Just trying to get things in order. And it's been back and forth with like hot weather and cold weather. Maybe not hot, but warmer weather, cold weather. We've had crazy tornadic, that's probably the wrong term, tornadoes like close by. It's just been a lot. Let me show you some other things that we have going on.
So hold on, before I show you what we're doing to our house and what's going on, I wanted to show you a fun trip that we had nearby to I Love Cookies, and to see these really cool dinosaurs that they had on display.
Aww. Oh my gosh, what do you think, Elijah?
He's talking to you.
Oh, look at him. Get him, Lee. Get him, Elijah.
I mean, Elijah.
What do you think about it, Elle?
It's so good.
Oh my goodness, is he looking at you?
Dog.
That thing gonna jump out the box on us?
That's crazy.
Say hi.
There's a raptor. Ellie's waving at the dino, no fear.
Jump out of there. Wow.
Look at his mouth.
Ellie, look here. Ellie. I can't see the dino. We need him to set it.
Here, I'll get it. I'll get it now.
This is a drag.
Photos and videos may be taken freely. Do not attempt to feed or touch the raptors without being accompanied by a certified trainer.
what's going on here.
Is that pretty cool?
It's a wrapper.
A rapper.
Yeah, 'cause it's
I get it. He's rapping. He said it's a rapper. Right here. Is it blue? That one does, yeah, kind of.
Ellie, turn around. Is it red? Show me again, Roman. Which one?
Tell them hi.
He's riding a horse.
What's your picture?
Oh my goodness, you want a pink one?
You want a pink one?
Is that good, Elijah?
And now I have 9 brothers.
Deck is a hot mess. I want to get it painted. I'll show you guys what I'm going to do. This had a Landen, this is Landen's fan, okay? And a mouse crawled in it and like was obliterated. So I need to throw that away. That's disgusting. We got squirt guns one day. I wanted to do some kind of fun stuff for the kids. So this is where we're going to keep the squirt guns. And there's a whole lot in them. So that's where that is. I'm trying to get organized. We've got tools and all kinds of things out. But Steven built this. What happened is our siding, I don't know if it melted here. Something happened. I can't remember. I think it got melted because of the grill. I don't remember. But anyway, siding was, we didn't have any. And I tried calling to get it and it ended up being $500 a pack, which, because it's like discontinued. So we do not have this color anywhere. So my son-in-law Ty had a great idea, which I know I missed the paint there. It's really bugging me up. Do you see that in the corner right there? Look, I got to get that painted. Okay. And there's a little bit in that corner there. But anyways, he said to put wood up there and make a bench. So bear with me. This looks bad now, but I'll just show you the plans of what I've got going on for my house to make it look a lot cuter. So, because there's like a whole lot going on. So yes, it's slightly different, but they color matched it at Home Depot and it's a good paint. So we put the wood up, they color matched it. And so it kind of goes, and I plan on putting like hooks up right here. And that's where the kids can hang their towels or, you know, whatever. We'll just see. But this is going to be kind of the area where underneath here, again, it's messy right now, but it will be cleaned up eventually soon. And then I tried out a color. I'm trying to figure out what to do with our deck. I had it a really dark color. It looked really pretty. Of course, it's come off now. We have some boards that we really need to replace. Some days when it gets warm, they like swell up and push up against the pool. Our deck's not that old, but you know, you have to keep it taken care of, and all of this has been worn off because we've been so busy. So I don't want to get super dark, but I also don't want light. And I don't want it to clash too much. So I got this as an experiment to see. And I don't think it looks that bad up against each other. And because this is not a transparent color, it'll actually hold on to the boards and seal better. So this was our little experiment. Steven and Landon and the boys, they built this. And I will try to find some video because I did record us working on this stuff. So I'll try to include that in this vlog to kind of give you an update. But under here,
So here's what it looked like when he was actually building the bench area that you can see behind me. So the boys loved helping him, and it was some good memories.
Fix it over here. Elijah, fix it over here. Yeah, that's a good job. What else do you got to fix? Goal is to have containers for like the outdoor toys that will go in our pool and things like that. And just, this will be like our pool zone. I'm going to push this over here. We get access to our water spigot right here. So you got to kind of climb under now since there's a bench here. Reach your arm down there and turn it off and on, which is fine. So that will be moved over here and it will be kind of organized and nice. And then for Elijah, we built a gate, and I'm going to paint it to match. Okay. Why is it not doing it? Okay. I needed something to keep him on this deck. We have a lot of deck. And again, it's a hot mess right now. We have a very large deck, and I wanted a place where I could sit up here. If I'm not in the pool, we have the pool completely partitioned off with it's called a Protect a Child. Highly recommend, love it. Have had it for a long time. It's very hard and it's super tall. Like, I'm 5'8", and it's up to like chest area, I guess. This is a really tall one. But anyways, it just stays year round and it keeps kids out. There's a gate over there that you can lock. So love that. But anyways, irregardless, I'm going to paint my deck this color here. I like the way it kind of goes with that gray. And I'm going to paint this. I've got to redo all of these. Now this is what my deck looked like. Can y'all see how you could see the wood through? I think it's beautiful and I love it like contrasting with the white, but it does need a touch up. So we're going to like touch up the white, touch this up. I'm going to paint this gate the same color as this, but this will be kind of the more, it's a thicker paint and it will fill in the cracks of the deck. So that way it's smoother to our feet and stuff like that. So that's what I plan on doing out here. Kids are playing. I know it looks like a real sword, but that is foam. But they have such a blast with this like medieval stuff. She knows I'm recording her. Be careful, guys. Oh my gosh, y'all are wild. Anyway, so we've got to fix. So I didn't want Elijah to escape the deck. You've got all these places here. Let me zoom out. Again, a huge deck. We've got all this. I think it's 10 feet here. And then this goes out like 20 something feet. It's a lot of deck. I do need to build a step because of older, grandparents and stuff. They need a place to come up here. So I was thinking about putting like a step here for them to go up. And I need something for them to hold on to get up. So we'll figure that out, but I think that's where the step's going to go. And I would love to do, ultimate dreams and goals, which probably, unless God works something out, probably won't happen right now. So ultimate goal would be to do like a pergola or even something covered and then like put our outdoor dining area here. That way we could eat, and at night, imagine like those, those lights that have like the bulbs. I don't know, it just looks really whimsical. I would love to do that, but again, that might not happen anytime soon. That's where the 2 grills are. I like it there because it can't melt any siding. Lesson learned on that one. And see this building in the background? Let me show you. See, it's just kid stuff. They like constantly are making messes. Okay, so this building right here used to be the color of our house before we got new siding, which was a while back ago. We're thinking about turning this into a greenhouse. We have a building right there that I will paint to match our house, but I got it on clearance a couple of years ago for like $6,000, which was a good deal for the size of it. So eventually I want to paint the wood to match, but that's not my top priority. But this, we are thinking about ripping off the decking to the roof and getting that clear, I don't know what you call it, but it's like a clear, almost like a siding, and doing a greenhouse. That way we can do plants and stuff in here almost year round. And he has an electrical hookup. Ladybug just landed on me. He has electrical hookups right here because of the pool. If you can see that thing right there. So he talked about like we could even have like some sort of heating and cooling thing in here for our plants. It just depends on what we decide to do, but that is one big idea. Here's the other side of our deck. That's that gate I was telling you about. Whenever I point, it zooms in on me. Anyways, again, revamping. strawberries are actually growing in there, which is awesome. Maybe we'll get some this year. But anyways, this was a really pretty tree Whitney got at a place that she worked at last summer. And I don't know if it's going to come back, but I kind of think it might. So I'm just letting it kind of, not a tree. If I said tree, I meant bush. So we'll see what happens here. But anyways, that's cracked. So I don't know if I'm going to trash it or just turn it backwards and put a plant in it. I don't know. But as you can see here, he shut his gate, which has a big gaping hole. We have got to get the wood and cut the wood so he cannot get out to keep him safe. And right now, everyone's working on cleaning up our deck right now. That's what I decided to do so that way it doesn't get too out of hand. There's our wood over there that we're going to use to finish the deck. So those are some life updates. I'm just like, I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like I'm doing so many things at once. It's insane. Like we were doing shirts, like pressing sublimation shirts. I was taking orders for ball teams, and like it was so detailed to where, you know, one girl, this is her last name, this is her number, these are the 30 people that supported her, pressing that with all their sponsors. I would get things wrong. It was just been very, very stressful. So I'm putting that on pause right now to focus on my kids. As much as it is a great moneymaker and such a blessing financially, it's just too much the other way. So right now I'm trying to find, I'll show you what happens if I'm not standing doing laundry. And like I want to do minimalism. I do it often, but right now we're in the process of switching our winter clothes to our summer. And look what happens when we bring totes in and I'm not at home doing laundry and switching it out. There's my door. Here's what I had to climb over. Look at that. Do you all have nasty pillows like that too that they drool on? I'm washing that. It's disgusting. But anyways, I'm trying to find Ellie a shirt, but I've been so busy. Like I said, it's just overwhelming. That's why I haven't been vlogging, because I've been trying to just keep up with life, and it's been a lot, to be honest. And like, it's kind of like if I put all my focus into, I'm trying to find a shirt for Ellie, if you see one. I'm trying to put my focus into, anyways, trying to find a shirt for Ellie. I've got a bunch of clean things on hand. Oh my gosh, it's just getting my act together. It's been like, okay, for instance, ball for Michael has been almost 5 days out of 7 a week. And almost that, well, Leland's team that he's on, they don't practice as much, thank God. They just play on the weekends. But the other kids' teams, they practice because, you know, they're younger. So it's been a lot. On top of that, meal planning, seeing what I have on hand, actually making the meals. And then we've been sick. Not really sick until we had the stomach flu at the beginning of March. Thank God that actually went through us quickly, but now they've got some random thing that's like taking like 5 days in between each kid to get through. So it's just, you know, it's just a lot.
These boots are gonna walk all over.
Talking about his walking boots. Why are you walking on the hills, goofball? Anyways, I haven't been doing hauls because I've been running. Like literally, I don't even have time to record a haul. But hey, I'll show you what I got today. This is half of my pantry. And when the COVID stuff hit, we went, that's for Dad, and probably Landen. Got some socks there from Sam's. But anyways, this is half of my pantry. Again, like I was saying, when the COVID thing hit, we bought flour and stuff just in case, because when you had, 12 people to feed? Yeah. And they told you could only get one bag, that was not going to work. So, anywho, this is emergency food. We do not eat this way. But my older grown kids have been sneaking and enjoying SpaghettiOs. Yeah, Spam's probably not really good for you, but it's so good. This is just like emergency stuff. But today at Sam's, we got some PBJs. This is for basically Elijah and Ellie. We found these that were $7 for like a big old pack. So we got those for them. This was on sale. Woo! Something broke. Uh-oh. Get your bowl. Uh-oh. There you go. All right, back to this. So we're having pizza for lunch today. Do you need the pepperoni?
I will, yes.
Okay, I got them in here. Let me give that to him. So I got 2 packs of these for $10 each. We're gonna bring them to the ballpark. That was a good deal that we got. We found fruit twist, organic. That's good. I got stuff like this at Aldi. Anyways, just showing you like a real quick like how my pantry is. Baby's not happy in the background. Crackers for sick kids lately. Walnuts I got today. Dried apples. These are so good. I love them. I'm obsessed with them. We add lemon to our water a lot. Okay, so let me bring you your pepperoni though, real quick. Here's your pepperoni. He just had a peanut butter and jelly too. One of the things that we just bought.
He's starving.
Are you hungry again? You want some pizza? Does that look good? Good. He talks very well for a 1-year-old. Yeah, that's not cookie. That's pizza. Can you say pizza?
Oh.
Yeah, pizza. He's being dramatic. Do you see yourself on there? Oh my gosh. So there you go. And if anyone wonders, Roman accidentally knocked him with a pillow in the living room and he hurt his cheek on the armoire we have back there. He hit it on the door. Say, but I'm okay. I'm okay. So we were building a fort and it went wrong. So yeah, you want to say hi to everyone? Gotta clean your face. He's been eating. He's got stuff all over his outfit. But anyways, so yeah, we've been doing a lot of, we had the house spick and span cleaned for an appraisal we had here, and now that is not the case. It went downhill quick, right? You ready for a nap? Are you ready for a nap? Wanna go night-night? Night-night.
Like a sunrise rising, you're always there, always shining, building me up with the song it's singing.